Hi, my name is Shanna Landalt, and I'm your leading expert in leveraging LinkedIn in a job search. I'm also the #1 best-selling author of the book, LinkedIn Secrets from a Top Executive Recruiter. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can 10x your network on LinkedIn with a really simple strategy called groups. So let's say that you're in a job search. One of the things that's really, really important in a job search is for you to be able to be found by the hiring manager and for you to be able to be found by recruiters who are recruiting on the role. And one of the problems that people make on LinkedIn is they only join, statistically, the average American is a member of 8 groups, but you can join 100 groups. And I want you to join 100 groups if you're active in a job search. Now, first of all, the first groups that you should join are groups that are a part of your industry. So if you work in consumer packaged goods, join all of the consumer packaged goods groups. If you work in IT, join all of the IT groups. Then I want you to join groups that are a part of your function. So if you're an accountant, join all of the groups that have something to do with accounting. But the next kind of group that you can join is something called Lion, and Lion stands for LinkedIn Open Networker. And those are people who say, listen, I am happy to share my network with you. If you want to connect with me, please do, and I will say yes to your connection request. Now, why groups are important is LinkedIn works in terms of 3 degrees of separation. So obviously, first-degree connections are people that you've accepted their connection request. Second-degree connections are friends of your connections, and third-degree connections are friends of your connections. Now, groups works in the first, second, and third degree. So, for example, there may be people in a group that you joined that you're already connected to, but if you have a group and that group has, let's say, 5,000 members or 20,000 members or 30,000 members, you have just exponentially grown your network size by that many connections. So I'm going to show you what I mean here. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so here I am on LinkedIn in groups, and let's take a look at this group here. Lion worn with pride, choose wisely, beware of counterfeits. This has 49,833 members. So I am going to join that Lion group. That's almost 50,000 people. Can you imagine if you join that group, you have just exponentially expanded your network. If you have 500 connections, you now have almost 50,000 second and third degree connections. So ask to join. All right, and I'm sure they're going to get back to me and say yes. All right, now, something that I want you to note, I am not asking you to participate in 100 groups. I'm asking you to join 100 groups. In fact, I don't recommend that you post in these groups. I don't recommend that you get involved in all sorts of message threads. I would change your settings in these groups so that you're not getting daily or weekly emails. But what you do want is for the people in those groups to be able to message you personally and for you to be able to message them personally. You can actually go and become connections of those people in the groups. You can say, hey, we're both a member of the Lion group and I wanted to reach out and connect with you personally. That's a great way to build an introduction to someone. But what this does is it makes you findable. So if you want your dream job, first of all, you have to be findable for that job. Otherwise, you're not going to get hired. Now, I do have a new course that I've launched recently. It's called LinkedIn Profile Secrets to Land Your Dream Job. And I've attached the URL for a free webinar where you're going to get more LinkedIn tips and insights. Please click on the webinar link. If you think that this LinkedIn strategy here would be valuable for friends that you know who are active in a job search or who are considering making a change in jobs, please share this video with them because I want as many people as possible to get as much value as they can. Here's to your success. And again, my name is Shanna Landalt, and I'm your leading expert in leveraging LinkedIn in a job search.